So before I go further into that, I will say I did want to go what is autism actually? So autistic people may, and this is coming from the UK's National Health, the NHS in UK. So autistic people may find it hard to communicate and interact with other people. They may find it hard to understand how other people think or feel. Find things like bright lights or loud noises overwhelming, stressful, or uncomfortable.
Facts.
Get anxious or upset about unfamiliar situations and social events.
Yep.
Take longer to understand information, or
Yep.
do or think the same things over and over. So what it's not is autism is not an illness. It does not mean you have an illness or a disease. It means your brain works in a different way from other people. It's something you're born with.
It's a different
Signs of autism.
it's a different
Yeah,
operating
go ahead.
system. It's the equivalent of the difference between an iPhone and an Android. They
Yeah.
do the same fucking thing. They just do it differently.
And signs of autism might not be noticed when you're very young, or they might be noticed when you're very young, or not till you're older.
Yeah.
And if you're autistic your whole life. There's
Yep.
no cure.
It
Not
it,
something to look
it
for a cure
doesn't
for.
go away. It doesn't get better as you get older. It doesn't get worse as you get older. Although actually I don't know. I think in some ways it does get worse because your body starts to fall apart and at some point, and then so things that would
Everything gets worse as you get older, is
yeah,
what you're
so,
saying.
yeah, it's not a thing of it's not caused by the autism. It's just autism might exasperate those other things that get worse.
Autism is a spectrum. It's different for everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone with autism is different.
Yep.
And what Kennedy described was some of the most severe cases of autism where there are people that need that level of care.
Yeah.
But autistic people can live a full life.
Yep.
It doesn't have to stop you from living a good life. Autistic people have things they're good at as well as things they struggle with. It doesn't mean you can never make friends or have relationships or get a job, but you might need extra help with these things.
Yep.
So, how many autistic people are there? So there's definitely more than 1% of the population, and that number is going up as we learn more about it, as we
Yeah.
become more aware, as it becomes more socially acceptable to diagnose a person as having autism. I know Kennedy would use these. He's calling it an epidemic lately of an explosion of autism diagnoses, but that's just because we're accepting of it now. We're acknowledging
Yeah.
of it. We're not just sending people into. We're not chaining kids in the attic because they're different anymore.